A very good afternoon, good evening, good night, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. It is the 22nd of January 2022. It's 4:15 over here. And we are going to be starting a little experiment. I have a lot of achievements that I still need to do in a game called Fallout New Vegas. You're not seeing Fallout New Vegas on screen right now, for the very simple reason that once I start it, I can't stop it. In that I can't really interact with chat too much because the game will do weird stuff. I tried to figure out how to do it to fix that. Didn't help. Didn't work. So, as I said, let me go ahead and grab this right here. I have a lot of achievements that I still need to finish. And it starts right here. All of these still need to be finished. It's about 24, 25 of them. And that's what we're going to be doing in the coming weeks. We are going to try and get every single missing achievement in Fallout New Vegas. This is not going to be a speedrun. This is not going to be getting every single achievement in game because I have seen the videos. I know how hard that is. But we are going to try and just get as far as we can. So how is this going to be? How is this going to work? It's going to work at hopefully most 3 runs. We're going to have to do a Caesar's Legion run in order to get all of the achievements dealing with Caesar's Legion. We're going to have to do an NCR run in order to deal with all of the NCR quests. And I'm going for a Yes Man run where I am going to get any of the achievements that I'm still missing. The Yes Man run will also be run in hardcore mode for the hardcore achievement. So we are not going to be putting on screen the achievements that are part of quests. We're talking about stuff like Eureka, Render Unto Caesar, or something like The Legend of the Star. Although, Legend of the Star might still be put on screen simply because of the rather ridiculous things that you need to do to get them. I should mention that the NCR run is probably going to be the longest because I'm going to try to get as many achievements as I can in that single run, including achievements in the Divide. So we're going to have to level up until at least level 20 if I even want to stand a chance of getting through there. Even though I know it is possible to beat it at level 1, I'm not trying to cheese the game. And that is basically how it's going to be, and we're going to be doing this over the coming weeks. I've decided to do this because it is the easiest way to get some variety going without also having to commit to anything. Yay. Isn't it amazing when you don't have to commit to anything? So, let us go ahead and put up the first achievement on screen. Like I said, normal achievements that deal with quests and stuff are not going to be there. For once, I am also not showing purely the game. I'm also going to be showing my Steam for the simple reason that that way we can get a pop-up on stream so that we know what is going on. The first quest going is going to be a rather simple one, but one that I for some reason never bothered to do. It's called Up to the Challenge. Right here. This is going to be the screen as is. And Up to the Challenge is, for those of you who can't read it, complete any 3 Gunrunner's Arsenal 1-star challenges. Now, as for mods, because I obviously also have some mods installed, the mods that I have installed are dealing with bugs. They are quite literally, I can show you the list if so desired. Here we go. This is the list. These are all the mods that I've installed. I have the mod configuration menu, the unofficial patch notes, the New Vegas anti-crash, archive invalidation, and VSE. And the only 2 mods that change anything are Electro City and Interior Lightning Overhaul. The reason for that is that at the very least, if I'm going to be playing this game, I at the very least want to be able to look at the pretty pictures. And with that, we're also going to be starting a completely new game. And with that, it's time to begin. Go to settings, let me go to audio, let me up the master volume. There we go. Let me go to make sure that everything else... I did check this last night when I was making the additional stuff for this challenge. Yep, dialogue, general subtitles are on. Okay, good. I'm not gonna try and explain the game too much. You're just going to have to watch it. If you have questions, you can just ask them in chat. I just realized that I still have this on the adult only. I will quickly fix that. And then you will see why this is going to be an interesting game to stream in the first place.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
That's the intro. We got shot. Yay. Not yay, but still. Before we do this, I am gonna quickly go ahead and do something that is going to be looking a bit weird because it's at the moment black. That is because I forgot to put myself off of adult only. The reason for that is because yesterday we streamed a game that was not necessarily adult only, but that definitely, let's put it this way, that definitely were things that you would rather not show small, younger children. There we go. That is now off adult only, which means we can go ahead and continue our quest. That is to say, there we go. Let's continue. Survival pack items added to inventory, as per usual. Classic items. This first run is not going to be yet in hardcore mode. I want to save that for the Yes Man run. As that's basically going to be like very fast. Or at least as fast as possible.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa,
Not quite going to be speedrunning, but...
easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings.
Why,
Let's see
hello,
what the
good sir.
damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Why, yes, I could, good sir. Name Strap. What's your name?
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Well, I mean, I'm personally feeling rather fine, thank you very much, but I will say I am looking mighty dandy, don't I? Oh, yes, I do. Let me see here. Well, yes, I am Caucasian. Because this is going to be pretty much me. Reset. I've never actually looked at this. I must just go for the first one. But we can scale up the age somewhat. It's actually interesting how until like the latter half you don't even notice the fact that you are technically aging. Let me see here. Should we go to get some roger? There we go. Just attach. Yeah, there we go. Hairstyle. Let me go and have a look here. Smooth. Oh, I do like smooth. Let me see here. I do like smooth wave. It is absolutely lovely. Let me see. Buzz cut, shaky swath, pterosaur. I personally like smooth wave. Nice, neat, and neutral. There we go. Hair colors as usual. I mean, we can go ahead and get just a little rough beard right here. There we go. That looks a lot more like how I normally am. You know, little rough beard right here. Just a touch. I'm not the type of person that goes wacky with everything that I do.
Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
There we go. Whoa, whoa, what the hell happened
Why
there?
don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there.
That, I thought that I had put on, I was pretty certain that like I am pretty certain that the bugs were fixed instead of suddenly jerking me up above, but hey, who am I to say no to some suave, Doc Mitchell?
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
So, let's go ahead. As for this first one, which is going to be more, I wouldn't say most achievements, but I'm definitely going to try to get a lot of them going in one go. This is by far going to be the longest one. Because Caesar's Legion is one of those I really don't want to, but I'm going to have to for the quest. Like, I never was a fan of Caesar's Legion. Anyway, so let me go ahead and add a bit of strength in there. Mostly for inventory weight and damage. Because we have to do a fair bit of killing. Lockpicking, perception, accuracy, compass range. See here, an armed, health, resistance, survival. I mean, played the game over 200 hours. I kind of know what everything does, but still, you know, it's nice to go over everything. See here, Charisma, Barter Speech, Companion Nerve, which is a mechanic that I believe only really matters in... I want to say in hardcore mode, but I'm not certain. Science, Repair, yes, this goes to Spider Pants. Agility, Guns, Sneak, yes, because one of the achievements that I want to get is Pickpocketing. So they can go up a bit. And there we go. It's not the most fancy of lowdowns, of layouts. It's like a 6-5-5-5-7-6-6, but it does the job, you know, average.
That's a pretty standard score there, but
We are a pretty average guy doing pretty average things.
news.
Yay, I can jump.
Your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and dropping.
I mean, it says to jump per space, so I'm jumping.
Couch and we go through a couple of questions.
Whee!
Your dogs are so barking.
I'm jumping! Like the game tells me to! Also, press it for... I'm sorry, I kinda had to. I really should have gotten the 2 bears high-fiving mod. Oh well.
All right.
I promised myself that I would only leave it to stuff that,
I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
I promised myself I would keep it to, just good things. Dog. Dinner.
House.
Renovate.
Night.
Silencer.
Bandit.
Why? Swiss cheese, of course.
Light.
Dog.
Mother.
Cookie jar, obviously.
Okay.
I mean, who hasn't been caught with his hands in a cookie jar?
Tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I mean, for this one, we're going to have to do quite a bit of conflict, so disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Well, one of the achievements we still need to get the whole gang together, which I somehow missed.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Why, yes.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Nope.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Yes.
Almost done here.
I mean, we can still change it as we want, so.
Tell me what you see.
Well, ooh. I have always seen, like, a valley with rocks above it, but I might be the only person. So I'm not certain how other people feel about that. I am seeing a shadow in a doorframe.
Okay. How about this one?
That is a passage through a canyon in my eyes. It's some piece of space-age technology.
Last one.
2 bears high-fiving. Unfortunately, I don't have the mod that says that, so I'm going to have to deal with a mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Alright. Energy weapons, explosives, and science. I actually want sneak. Let me see here. Guns, not explosives. Because one of the achievements I also want to go for in this, I mean I want to go for quite a few of them, actually, is the gunrunner's arsenal. Survival isn't needed yet because we're going for hardcore on the last run that we do. Like, hardcore is the very last achievement we will hopefully ever get. Let me see here. Repair, science, medicine. The medicine is rather useful. But looking back on it, I could have also gone for like a really big luck build for breaking the bank. But I can do that as a Caesar's Legion run. You know, starting off with breaking the bank and then feeling like I betrayed everyone around me, and then I go to Caesar's Legion to kind of make up for it or something like that. We can make it work. Let me actually go for survival, because one of the things we also need is 1,000.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history.
Oh, 1 second.
Just a formality. Ain't like I
Apologies, something here is happening to... So one of the things I need to be careful of is the fact that if I go too far to the left, then my screen will all of a sudden mess up.
find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, so my apologies for that. That is going to happen probably a few times throughout this run. Let me see here. I don't want Wild Wasteland for the simple reason that it is quite... I'm not... Like, Wild Wasteland isn't quite useful for this. Let me see, build to destroy. I haven't really thought about like an actual build for this specific run. -2 dark threshold. Scaled is always useful to have. And it's basically like minus that. Like, I mean, we will hit level 30 before we even start with any. Before we would even start with any of the DLC stuff. And let's see here, 4 eyes. 4 eyes is interesting, but I feel like once again that's going to be fun for a Caesar's Legion run, where we also are going to eschew technology as much as possible. So that would, you know. What suffers -1 build to destroy, but equipment condition decays 50% faster. Never really had to deal with that. It's not such a... I mean, I can leave it at skill, but I feel like that would be... I kind of want to go out and challenge myself for a bit. Yeah, let's go for loose cannon.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Yep. If I sometimes do this, that's in order to make sure that the cursor is where it is supposed to be. Before we do anything though... Oh, hang on, first let me go to grab the Pip-Boy.
Here, these are yours.
Thank you.
Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
How interesting. I was delivering a platinum chip.
Out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
We'll try, Doc. No, we're not gonna be doing that quite yet. Like I said, last run of New Vegas is going to be a hardcore mode. Anyway, we've added back in the saddle. Let me go ahead and make sure that all of my buttons still work. Where is my... It seems at some point I changed what my crouch button is, and I have never changed that back. So, action mapping, crouch, crouch, attack. Sneak is left control, apparently. Apparently, I am not allowed to sneak for some reason. Is C doing anything? C is not, so I might as well go ahead and change that to C. I did do a test of everything to make sure that it all... Oh, C is crap, my bad. Is X being used for anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I can't crouch yet, that's kind of the thing. Okay, so first up, chemistry set, science 25 needed. Repair of 25 needed, we have nothing. We are the most basic build that you can grab. There we go. Support is mostly to make sure that... I also should probably not be doing that too much. Let me see here, is there anything that I can take from lovely Doc Mitchell? Let me open... Oh, never mind, that's the bathroom. My bad. For some reason I can't crouch, and that is really weird. It's also going to be messing up some of my achievements for this run. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to remember to come back here for some of the stuff. I'll take the red eggs and the stim pack. Stim packs and the antivenom. Thank you. Now let's go outside and meet all of the DLCs that are going to be popping on one after another. There we go. You've got a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy. A coded transmission of some Sword with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Your Pip-Boy receives a signal, coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. We are going to accept that at some point later in the playthrough. Has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They are looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. Also, I should mention, radios are not going to be on because I don't want to get messed up with. I don't want Twitch to mess up my stuff. Let's go to wait for a bit because there's one more going to be activated. No activation. Oh, there we go. Gunrunner's Arsenal. This is the one that's going to be imported for us in a bit. Ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapons manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to peruse the merchandise. Thank you. I'm just standing here, kind of waiting for everything to load. There we go. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. I am sure nothing bad would happen if I had decided to go there. So, anyway, let's go to talk about the achievement question. Up to the Challenge is not officially part of the main game. It is, in fact, part of the bonuses that you can get. So, how does that work? Well, there is a tab somewhere around here, and I need to find it, because I'm a derp. I believe it's in data, actually. There we go. There is a challenges tab right here. You see all these? These are, say, GRA. That's Gunrunner's Arsenal. These are all of the challenges that we can do. And there are more because this is just purely kill challenges. We need to get 3 of 1 star, 3 of 2 stars, and 3 of 3 stars in order to finish up the Gunrunner's Arsenal stuff. Kill Mr. House with a 9-iron or Nephi's Golf Driver. We are going to be doing that as part of the NCR quest, so I just need to go ahead and fight myself a 9-iron at some point. Kill any Nietzsche members with hunting revolvers or cowboy ribbons. Ooh. Kill any NCR. That is not going to be happening this run. I'm kind of looking just through all of them again to make sure that I know what my options are. Kill robots with a 5.65mm pistols. Kill Mojave Wasteland Cazadors with that's a no. I rather prefer living, to be honest. Dying ain't much of a living. Kill members of with weapons affected by the cowboy perk. Now I feel like we're going for a very normal standard gun run this time around. Caesar with a knife or combat. Yes. Come over Wasteland with, okay. We are going to have quite a few weapons on us. Kill, Chairman, White Gloves, or Metals with any yes. Oh, it's overkill. Oh, overkill. Overkill is actually, I believe, surprisingly hard because you need to find fat men or fat mines, and they are surprisingly rare in the Wasteland from what I've seen. Kill President Campbell with anyone. That is for, we're going to save that one for later. Kill Benny with his own gun, Maria. Ooh. All we need to do there is basically just, what we basically need to do is just pickpocket it of him. Our religious weapons. Kill Fergus with Maria, Gehenna, and Holy Fragments. Yeah, so this one is actually rather easy looking at it now. Like, we can go to Benny, kill him with Maria, then move to close to Cottonwood Cove and just start killing goals with Maria as well. And Holy Fragments. Ooh, nice. There are a couple of really interesting achievements there. I feel like is Maria like a 5.56mm pistol? I'm not certain if it counts as one. I would have to check that. But if it does, then I know what we're going to be doing. Kill enemies with explosives. Oh, these are just normal parts. So we're specifically looking at Gunrunner's Arsenal. So we also have Curious and Relics. Cause damage with unique Mojave Wasteland weapons. Even though it isn't technically a start one. Cripple Caesar's head with throwing. Oh, hang on. What we can do is we can cripple Caesar's head with a throwing spear. And then kill him with a knife. That way we can get both of them. Let me see. Cripple right arms with shotguns. Oh, no, I understand. Carbon. Yeah. These are all the challenges. There are surprisingly few. Let me see here. Because I need to get 3 of them done for the 1-star and for 3-star. I feel like the 3-stars are only really possible when going for a Yes Man run. Anyway, so the first one is going to be like the most normal Fallout for Fallout New Vegas kind of. There we go, now I can go at the garage. Can I pickpocket from you?
Howdy, partner.
Hello!
Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
I wasn't, I mean, hello, good sir. I mean...
I'm a Securitron. Rob
I wasn't trying to rob you or anything.
60B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
This is going fine so far. Thank you for digging me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Do you know who those men were that attacked
Say
me?
that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Okay, how did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Yeah, too bad. I've got some revenge.
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Happy trails!
I mean, okay, so first robbing didn't go quite as planned. I will do the tutorial for the simple reason that it gives us a bunch of experience. And it neatly moves into Ghost Town Gunfight. Which gives us once again some experience. Like, we are going to be trying to go to the fight in this play run.
Don't worry.
So,
Unless I tell her to.
I need to get to level 20 somehow. YouTube is now going to lock for today. Oh god, radio's my worst nightmare. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Where is the radio? I want to get it off. There we go. Speaking of that, let me go ahead and actually have a look at the... only Radio New Vegas is at the moment available. Hello, good sir. Allow me to pickpocket you.
Thief!
Well, at the very least that counts for one of the 50. So... where's the exit here? There's the exit.
Now, see the sarsaparilla?
Yeah, I know what to do. Weapons. All weapons fall under weapon category. Guns, energy weapons, explosives, melee damage, or unarmed. I never actually bothered to read this. I feel like it might be useful to read this either way. These indicate the base damage and damage per second, respectively. Weapons with low damage have difficulty penetrating armor. If you have a high damage threshold, hit high damage or use armor reduces target damage threshold. So a skill requirement for aim will be will wobble. If firearm, it will attack more slowly if hand. Oh, that's why explains some stuff. So higher weapon does maximum damage and only needs to be maintained. A weapon with local distributors and maybe jam or reloaded. Okay. That is actually going to be rather.
On the fence there. Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
There we
Try
go.
crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start.
There we go.
But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
There we go. The thing here is that if I had done every single run, so NCR and Legion, I would have just started hunting the achievements as is. But for some reason, I never bothered to finish the NCR run, nor and Legion just never really. I don't know. For some reason, something about it just never really caught my eye. might have something to do with the fact that even though like the Legion is an interesting faction, it, pardon me, is still hard to even like just acknowledge the Legion as a faction. It's just, I don't know, something about it just irks me. Legion will actually probably be after hardcore just the shortest run in general because I just want to get it over with. But first we're going to be NCR. Also, my own personal favorite. The first ending I actually got was House.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Oh yeah, buddy. Hello. There we go. Nothing too hard so far. Sunny. Sunny.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Yes, please. Caps are good.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Also, I feel like a good way to do pickpocketing is by waiting until we get to the Legion encampment and then just pickpocket everyone.
Come on.
There we go. Now, I believe the geckos could be killed with different weapons, but we're like at the very start of the game, and we don't really have a whole lot of options.
Come on.
Oh, that accidentally. Oh, oops. Well, not my problem. Oh, poor Rex. I apologize, Sonny. I am so sorry.
Confound it, Cheyenne. Why'd you have to go running in like that? You were supposed to stay. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to see me like this. I'm not gonna be very good company right now. I did have another thing to teach. But I'll understand if you'd rather I just pay you so you could be on your way.
What are you about to teach me?
Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Absolutely.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Thank you. Now, one of the reasons that this is going to be useful, first of all, thank you, is because one of the achievements I also still need is to gain 1,000 or 10,000 hit points by cooking stuff. I'll take that and cleaver and the outfit. Thank you. See here, nothing. I'm not certain if this counts, but if it does, it does. Anyway, let's just go ahead and go to the world map. Let's go to Good Springs once more. So yeah, so like the start is good. The first few streams probably going to be stuck at 51 out of 75, but that's because we are doing a lot of prep work for achievements that I kind of want to do over the course of the game. I'm basically going to try and get and deal with as few stim packs as I can possibly get away with. And the reason for that is very simple. which is that like I said, like this is going to be a lot of prep work because a lot of the achievements that I still need are like later game. Stuff like the snow globes. Some quest stuff. And mostly a lot of like damage. Because I'm always very energy weapon heavy. There we go, let's just go and do that. Thank you. Boom. Hi, buddy. If you could stand still for a minute. Also, we are probably going to make a beeline for gunrunners, the gunrunners, because even though I'm going to be taking the normal route, for the simple reason that one of the achievements is to do 10,000 damage with the gunrunners arsenal stuff. Let me just go ahead and... Where are they? They should be right here. There we go. Distinct cigarette butts. They're going to be useful later on so that we can keep our weapons. Thank you. I probably should have brought with myself a shovel. Now there is also a snow globe right here that I did see while I was fighting. It's just there we go. There it is. I will say that despite that even though the music is great in New Vegas, I do like just the sound. There is something the sound design of New Vegas Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 and 76 are really well done. Also, we might actually be able to like get our first achievement this stream, because one of the achievements is playing Caravan, and oh boy, Caravan is its own beast entirely. Okay, that was a mistake. I will do one load here for once, and next time I'll just have to deal with the consequences. If the game wants me to load, of course. Seems the game has crashed, which is surprising. I think the game crashed on me just now. Yes, okay, give me 1 second. This is going to be normal, don't worry about it too much. There we go. We're just going to end this and we're going to be restarting. This is going to be normal. Don't worry too much about the fact that this is happening. Because, oh boy, New Vegas is known to crash at times. I am pretty certain that I have... There we go. Now I just need to do one more thing, like that, so that I can actually see myself again. We are not going to be pickpocketing you. Also, for some reason my keybind didn't save. Okay, that's weird. It's actually a good way to see if the achievements or if the mods actually are there, because one of the mods is Electro City. And that means that at some point we're going to be seeing Electro City people, or at least the signs of civilization from Electro City. And if we don't, then I know I need to start messing around with my mods folder. Either way. So I want to start heavily investing in my survival early on. So that I can eat off the land, so to speak. Let me see here, there we go. Go ahead and just activate the terminal. Science of... I quite literally do not have enough science. What is my current science? Oh, it's probably because I got the +1 to... No, it's not +1 to everything that I got. There we go, it's +5. I still somehow am missing 1 science. We'll come back here in a bit in that case. Once we have leveled up to level 2. Also, I forgot to put in the... I am a derp. I am a massive derp. I forgot to... Should be here somewhere. Thank you. Is it here? Keep out. I should mention, this is not a threat. You can see the red scorpion right there. And it's not just red scorpions that are a part of the scenery here. There you go. That's what I'm looking for, Brock flower. Let's go to the Godspring Sword. There's going to be a lot of saving here to make sure that stuff doesn't break.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Will do. So, healing powder. Except...
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. Okay. Well, good luck to you. I'm heading back to the Prospector. I could use a drink about now.
Okay.
Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers.
Okay.
She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to
I'll
help
say
her.
hi once my repair is 25. Because I also saw something called Gecko Steak. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and munch on some Gecko Steak. Let's see what else is here. Empty Coca-Cola bottle. It's bad, which is useful if... Hello.
Hello? Can you help me?
Boy, I have never seen you before. Maybe I've just never been here.
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Where is she?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
Oh, never mind. I've seen this before.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Past the broken radio tower. Before you venture deeper into the wasteland, you may revise your character. Let me go and rebuild my character real fast, because I did forgot to do one thing. Yes. I actually want luck to be at 7, intelligence to be at 7 as well, and strength. There we go. Guns, sneak, and survival will stay where they are. And we had skilled and loose cannon. Finish. There we go. Something I noticed is that the level up is behind the achievements got. That is a problem. And I apologize for that. Because I was, while doing testing yesterday, I was almost certain that it all worked out the way it should, but apparently it did not. go. Where is another gecko? Couple of them right here. See if I can. I am rather skillful with not using Vasicus. And besides, that means more gecko steak. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, nobody's watching either way, so I can just kind of change this as needed. Gonna go ahead to put this all up. The achievements will go up as they become relevant, for the simple reason that I've basically spent most of yesterday making sure that all the achievements are where they are supposed to be. For which I apologize once more. I'm going to have to do one more thing. There we go. My apologies for that. This first stream is as much testing for me as it is for everyone else, so stuff can be a bit weird at the beginning. And I do duly apologize. It should be right. Oh, right there. Hiya, buddy. Bye, buddy. There we go. Okay, so it is still not quite much a bit. I did do a lot of testing yesterday to make sure it all worked out, but apparently it isn't quite where it needs to be. There we go. We'll keep on doing live testing. Until it is all where it should be. Girlfriend is up on the ridge. I believe the girlfriend is pretty dead, if you ask me. Let me see, I should be up on the ridge. But I am not seeing anyone here. Yeah, she's dead. That is a nice submachine you have there, buddy. Ooh, nice shot.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you. You like that?
I'm not certain what's happening here. There we go. Let's start munching on some gecko steak. Thank you for the red away, thank you for the knife. All of that as well. Oh, and the... hang on. And the apparel I'm currently wearing is melee weapons and speed. I feel that the agility and endurance is better. But in return this... oh, it also doesn't have a damage threshold. Okay, never mind in that case. Let's go to get ourselves some more gecko steaks to munch on, shall we? Oh, that's an egg and a hide. Okay, that's not useful. Whatever stash might have been here, it's... oh, this is the stash you were talking about. Some of the better up. for the bottle caps and the... Yeah, the pre-war cap. Let me go ahead and put that on as well. Don't I look fine and dandy? Yes. Perfect. Scrolls 2, wine and mice. We can do some interesting things with that. .10mm pistol. Also nice. And the footlocker has some leather armor and a bottle cap. Let's have a quick nap. And now we go back to the Good Spring source. So that we may go ahead and get us some more gecko steaks. And some dog steak. It's a bit less fun. But, I mean, hey! It's something. Hello, hello.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
I'm just now realizing that I, once again, need to up it way higher this time around. I kind of figured that I wanted to do that before. I so deeply apologize for this constant moving around, but sometimes you only know how bad it is once you start playing.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged in the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
It's odd that Cobb wasn't able to find Ringo. The town is not that big.
Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true.
So where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Okay.
Alright.
So what happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
So if I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
I'm trying to track down the man who attacked me. Know anything about him?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So, where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay, want me to take a look at your broken radio in that case?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Do you know about the robot that rescued me? Because I don't know about him
I
that
know
much.
that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
You and me both. How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Alright.
Fine by me.
Does Good Spring get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorner meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
And anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Alright. What can you tell me about Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Interesting. Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam? Because
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity.
that's
The Legion are a
surprisingly
bunch of
logical.
Savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Alright, thank you.
Be careful out there.
Will do. So let me first of all go ahead. General roll up on my end. Make sure everything is at very least at 25. Sneak will go down to up to 50. Survival will also go up to 45. Successfully taking about undetected grants an automatic critical hit. Steal an item or pick someone's pockets. Survival increases the hit points you receive from health and food. It also helps you create consumable items at campfires. Which, like I said, because I kind of want to, in order to get the 10,000 through food, I kind of going to need to mostly focus on getting food this round. And let's also get running guns, just because. As for what we're going to be doing, I mean, the Swift Learner perk is very useful. It basically negates the -10 the experience problems that we have. At the same time, let's go for Confirmed Bachelor. Why? Because I like to roleplay as a lovely person who just does not care in the world about who he is talking to. They are all lovely people. Let's go ahead and have a look at the video. It's a bad video. There we go. Trudy! Fixed up. Hi.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Why, yes. What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly.
We haven't really
The
talked
meat's
about
pretty
you.
good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Fair enough. Let me see here. Let's talk about the areas around Good
Sure. What do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
That's one way to put it. The NCR? I mean, we have heard it before.
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another.
That's a fair point.
Protecting their own just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the other group?
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of critters are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
That is a hint. That is the developers giving you a pretty clear hint to not go north.
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
I will. Let me see. I need to go to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
And I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available?
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite.
Ooh.
If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Thank you. A magazine on locksmith?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Alright, I'll take a look at the safe when I have a chance.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Goodbye.
Until next time.
Also, wait, hang on. Radio! No, hang on. I forgot about the radio. Same rule as we have at Fallout 4. Which is radios are bad. It's Rudy.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
That's it? Are you implying I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough.
Why, yes, that's
Now,
exactly how much I need.
spending some of those caps in the saloon.
Why? Absolutely, miss.
I'm sure I've got something you like.
Let me see here. We have some grilled mantis. Iguana, yes. Some... Thank you.
Thanks.
My pleasure.
Be careful out.
Oh! Let's see here. There is someone up there on the road. I am trying to remember something here. Which is if the top right corner is used for anything. I think it's actually used for stuff like radiation. The thing here is the reason that I'm right now not really doing anything at the moment is I'm kind of looking at the achievements gotten, current achievements, like it is always seemingly messing up something. So I might go for the top right for now and just deal with it. Yeah. Okay, one second. This is hopefully going to be the final time that I have to deal with switching stuff around, and I do duly... Oh no, wait. Duly apologize for that. We are going to have to move some stuff around though. Like there. There we go. This is all just to make sure that everything works as intended. Now we go back to here. Make sure that everything works again. There we go. I will just accept whatever is coming next after. I'm no longer going to be messing with the inventory. Ringo, my boy.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I want to win Caravan 3 times from you, as hard as that is going to be. I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Yeah, I mean, sorta. Let me actually switch your achievements around. Up to the challenge into... It's 30. Know when to fold them. My apologies for the sound. I'm kind of trying to figure out where I should have done this when I realized that something was going to go bad. No, went to bottom, there we go. Let's switch the achievements around, actually. What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Where can I find more cards?
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too.
I don't have time for a game right now.
All right.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Let us go ahead and...
What is it?
Goodbye. Let's have a look, because... let me just write down the rules, because Caravan is one of those games that just... no one seems to get. There's much more damage, hollow point, overcharge, increases damage but decreases the weapon more quickly. Slug used by shotgun, slug replaces buckshot with single large bullet that's more accurate. Switch, thank you. How to play Caravan. Caravan decks are comprised of at least 30 cards from one or more traditional playing card sets. The deck may have any number of cards of any type that suits a player's strategy, although it cannot have duplicate cards from the same set. For example, a King of Spades from set A, King of Spades from the set B deck is acceptable, but more than one King of Spades from set A would be illegal. Caravan is played with two players building three opposing piles of caravans of numbered cards. The goal is to outbid your opponent's caravan with the highest value of numbered cards without being too light or overburdened. Hang on, so the caravan... I'm writing this like literally down, like I've never understood this game. It needs to be above 21 but below 26. The game begins with each player taking 8 cards from their decks and placing each either one numerical card or ace on each caravan. Players may not discard during this initial round. Once both players have started their 3 caravans, each player may do one of the following on their turn. Play 1 card and draw a new card from his or her deck. So play card. Discard 1 card from their deck and draw from their hand. Discard. Disband one of their 3 caravans by removing. Discard caravan. Discard card. Caravans have a direction, either ascending or descending numerically, and a suit. The suit is determined with the first card placed on a caravan, the direction by the second. So suit first card, suit first card, direction second card. All subsequent cards must continue the numerical direction or match the suit of the previous card. Cards of the same numerical value cannot be played in sequence regardless of suit. Face cards can be attached to numerical cards in any caravan and affect them in various ways. Card values. Joker played against Ace 2 or 10. I kind of want to just make sure that I get these ones out of the way, because they might be the hardest ones that we're going for. Effect changes based on whether it's an ace or numbered card. Multiple jokers may be placed ace. So if played on an ace, it has a value of 1. Remove jokers played on aces. Remove all other non-face cards of the aces suit on the table. So remove numbered suit. Joker played on ace of spades removes all spades except face cards and that card specifically from the table to the 10 listed value. Joker's played on these cards removes all other cards of this value from the table. So if played with a number, it removes all of that number. Example, if a Joker plays on the 4 of hearts, I'll remove all forwards other than that card specifically from the table. Jack, played against ace 2 to 10, remove that card along with any face cards attached to it. Hang on. I am quite literally writing this all down. So, Jack, remove card plus attached face cards. Queen, played against ace 2 or 10, reverse the current direction of the hand and changes the current suit of the hand. Multiple queens. So queen, direction plus suit change, multiple allowed. King, played against ace 2 to 10. Add the value of that card again. Multiple kings may be placed on the same card for multiple... Ooh, king. Double. Card. Value. Multiple. For... multiplication. Winning. A player's caravan is considered sold when the value of its card is over 20. It's over 20 or under 27. The other player may still outbid by increasing the value of their opposing pile while staying within the 21 to 26 range. When each of the 3 competing caravans have sold, the game is over. In the event that one of the 3 caravan values are tied between players, the game continues until all 3 caravans have sold. The player with 2 or more sales wins the pot. Ringo, we are... First of all, thank you very much for the box. Ringo, you are going to have to lose from me 3 times in order for me to see if I even understand. It doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. But...
What is it?
let's play a hand of caravan.
Sure.
Ringo, current anti... Auto match. Accept. There we go. Take care of him. Okay. Oh, we can... Oh, okay. Oh. Let me go ahead and load this. I feel I did something wrong.
What is it?
Let's play end of caravan. It's auto match. Let's accept. Just randomize. Okay, so that's a 2. Yes. Let's go there, that's 8. Disregard that card. Just disregard card. I'm just gonna disregard until I'm allowed to do something else. I am not certain if the game is freaking out right now, or if I'm just not understanding something here. Can't even What am I? I am... There is something I'm not getting.
What is it?
Oh. They could have told me that they use these keys. Oh. Okay, gotcha. So I use the arrow keys instead of the normal keys. Okay, so that's 6. Let's start with 3 so we can go up. There we go. That's 6 of hearts. Guess that's a king, so that is doubling. As for me, let's see here. You can't actually see the anti-pot net wins and losses, but that doesn't really matter too much. What matters is that I win 3 times somehow. Let me see here. So king doubles the value, which would mean that the hub would go to 12. Reading is 20. Direction plus chance. Let me see here. Let's just first. What is 26? It's 15. King doubles the value. That adds up to 22. Ace is 1, as far as I'm aware. Isn't there like one where I can... Oh yeah, the Joker removes cards. So if I can get the Joker up and running. It's 9. It's 19. 16. Okay, we are just going to load a few times because I do need to learn to understand what is happening here. And I feel the one thing that I'm not fully understanding yet is like...
Sure.
So I'm starting to better understand what caravan is. It's just that one part I don't get yet is how a deck is decided on. The Jack removes cards plus attached face cards. Hi Klaus, how you doing today? I am trying to learn how to caravan in Fallout New Vegas for one of the achievements. And you have a flu book. Aww. Well, I hope that I am able to help you with feeling better. Let me see here. Yeah, they can go to that. So it's not covered. That is actually really good. In the meantime, go ahead and enjoy yourself as I'm learning how to play caravan. And if this goes on for too long, then I'll learn that with no bark in a bit, and we will just continue on. Let me see here. Okay, hang on. Because that's 26, so he can only win with that. The queen is direction plus shift, but I don't think that that's useful at the moment. That's 3. Okay, so he has decided against that. But yeah, I mean, it still sucks. But does that mean you can't go to work today as well? 17. Okay, can't do that. So I need to get between 21 and 26 for that. I have someone coming. Oh, nice. Well, in that case, come on down on the stream and enjoy yourself. There we go, 23. Oh, it's also 20. Oh, Ringo, you sly bastard. You sly bastard. Can I... Hang on, because I have... Oh, I have another tree. Please tell me I can use it. Need to cover a couple of hours, but it shouldn't be too bad. Ah, precisely. Oh, Ringo, you sly bastard. That was a beautiful play of you right there. I think. I don't know. I'm not good at caravan. Synthesizing those on Tylenol and drink lots of water. Precisely. Haha! This got card. Yes! Come on, please tell me. Please tell me I'm allowed to use it. No! 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 Got 3 of snow. Wow. Okay, that is actually... Congratulations, we haven't had snow yet at all. Jack removes card. I don't want to remove the 5. Okay, so hang on. So what do I have at my cards at the moment? So I have a 25 with the hub, which means that I've won that one. He has a 26 with the boneyard, which means he won that one. It's New Ringo versus Redding. If I can get a 3 somewhere... No, I don't want to quit right now. No. No. I might actually win, for once. At work, my aim is to just got hours at work after clearing my car for half an hour before. I hope for you that you're not allowed to go to work. I fully mean that. Suit. Yes, yes, yes. No! Okay, hang on. I now get it. I get now how to play this. We're going to do this. We're going to beat Ringo at his own game. I think I know how to play this. So, basically, it's blackjack. You need to get between 21 and 26. But it doesn't matter if you get 21 or 26 later. All that matters is that you are the first person to reach that point. Nobody wants to work on the weekend. Yeah, that indeed sucks. I think I know this. I think I just might have understood this game. I think I finally understand this game. Please tell me I finally understand this game. Am I allowed to use an ace? I'm allowed to use an ace. Okay, good. So that's 19. I have an ace here. Am I allowed to use the ace on anything? Okay, that's good. Let me see here. I finally understand this game. That's 26. That's his. It's 18. 16. It's also 26. But until I hit 26, I believe I can do whatever I desire. That's 19. That's below 26. Until I hit 21. Until the moment that I go above 20, this game is undecided on any of the routes. At least I think. This is the last part that I need to... If I figure this part out, I can say that I understand Caravan. Which is one of the first people on the planet to be able to say that. Damn it. Okay, I don't quite understand it yet. But still, we're going to try this. We're going to try this one more time. But I have an idea about how this game works. This is one of the hardest achievements because just next to... Sure. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand as well, why I lost. The thing here is, Caravan is one of the few games... No one fully understands Caravan. That's the problem. This is one of the achievements. I need to win 30 times with Caravan. No one fully understands it. I'm going to give it one more go, and otherwise I'm going to be spending tomorrow watching Caravan, Caravan tutorial videos. I think I lost because I got above it or something. I'm not certain. Let me see here. So I'm going to try and get to 21. That was 25. Yeah, the problem is that the other two of his were 26. So I think what happened here... Okay, hang on. I think I understand what happened here. The moment... Okay, so let me see if I can get this. Because if I understand this part, then I understand why I lost. The moment one of the two parties gets 26 on either of the two sides. So in this case, Boneyard and Dayglow are fighting against each other. Reading and New Reno are fighting against each other. And Shady Sands and the Hub are fighting against each other. The moment either party gets between 20 and 27, or between 21 and 26, then that entire row is considered played. So you're basically playing 3 games of blackjack again at the same time. So the moment that one party hits between 20 and 27, the game is considered over, unless with one card the other party manages to go above it without going above 27, without going above 26. The moment all 3 hit 25, but he completes the other, and you finish exactly. So because his 2 other routes were already at 26, those games were considered over unless I somehow changed the outcome of my own route. So if I had gotten 26 as well, it would have been 1-1, and we both would have been, it would have been a draw. But since his 2 routes had already been completed, there was only one route we were ever officially fighting for. And I think that that is something I need to get, is that I'm basically playing 3 games at the same time. That is actually really cool and also really confusing. Points are like progress on the route. You want to get to the location without going past it. Precisely. So right now he is 21, so he is officially in. If I can get 22 on the hub, then the game continues. If I don't get 21 on the hub, like he is right now has 25. So if I'm 16, so I would need to have a 9. Let me go and move to here. So he is now at 16. He's at 23. Right now, the right side game is considered won by him, unless with one card I can get to 24 or above. Or let me actually check that real fast. So this is 19. I'm still technically above it. He has a king. He's 28. That sucks. That is... Ooh, I'm only now noticing that you can use kings on other... Oh my god. You're allowed to use kings on every card? Oh, I didn't know that. So he just filled you out. Precisely. That is... Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm going to do another game with this because I'm starting to understand this. This is starting to get really interesting. This game has become suddenly really interesting. This has suddenly become like a really interesting game. No, that's not. Select the card. This is alternate red and black or place. Yeah, so the rule is that that's the one part I don't get, is that apparently the first suit... No, wait, so the first card determines suit. The second card determines if you go up or down. And any of the face cards can go anywhere. So face cards are allowed to go at every block, I believe. I'm still not certain how it fully works, but I'm just trusting the system in that regard. Which might be a mistake. Let me see here. So this would be... Yes, this would be 20... Yes! Okay, so what has happened here, I believe what has happened here, and if I understand this correctly, is that I now have 26, I have won the middle one. He has won the right side, I have won the middle side, so it's 1-1. So the left side is going to determine which of the 2 wins, if I'm correct about this. Holy shit, if I'm correct about this, that would be insane. Yes! I think I understand Caravan! Hang on, I need some celebration jumps. I need some celebration jumps right here. I understand it now. Let's see if he wants to go for another round. I have saved here. I need to win 3 games. This is my first win.
What is it? Sure.
This is my first win. And one of the achievements is 30 wins. Yeah, so I need to get 30 wins in total in this game. But this is my first win of the game. Like, the game, we have only just started this run of New Vegas. The first we actually need... You can actually see the achievement in the top right corner that I'm right now working towards. So I'm right now working on knowing when to fold them. which is 3. And then we go to the 31, and that one will be done in the background as the game progresses. And I'm saving between every single win. Okay, so Jack removes card and attached 3 cards. So I can... Ooh. Okay, so... Let me see, so that's 14. So that's 26, so he has 1 left. Unless... I'm not certain what's happening with the game right now, but I think it's crashing. Sorta. There we go. We've now messed up his, the queen, directional shift, not useful to know. But that is Bethesda quality right there. But the thing here is we've messed up his 26. So we've taken out his boneyard. And that's the important bit. Is that we have taken that out. So now he has 25. That would be 23, which means that he would win that. So let's not do anything right there at the moment. That's 20. Needs to be above. Okay, so we have some movement there. Not allowed to use 8 right there. We are allowed to use 5 right there, so that's 13. That's a joker, so he's basically... So queen enters boneyard scrub. No, because the queen only changes the direction. And the suit of the card, so... I can't really do much with that. I'll discard that. Let me see here. That's also 20. That's 13. It's 11. I'm kind of trying to get another 6 right here. That's 23. Let me actually go ahead and do this. And the same one goes for here, because that way I give myself some options. Let me see here. If I do this, then I lose either. So let's not do that. Ace can be... That's 21. It's 24. Okay, so... Is there a way for me to mess this stuff up? Let's disregard... No. Should I disregard it? Let's not do that. Disregard cards. Okay. So I'm starting to... All we need to do is win. We don't need to win like 30 times in a row. We just need to win.
What is it?
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Is I was kind of trying to bait a 6.
Sure.
And don't worry, we will go back to actual New Vegas in a bit. This is just like, I finally understand Caravan, and that is like really exciting to me. This is a game that I have not understood ever since I started playing New Vegas. So the first round, we can just only put in cards. So there is definitely... I can definitely see how this is like a game of strategy, more so than a game of luck. So kings, double card value, multiple are allowed. I'm going to keep that in mind for later. That's 15, that would be 22, that's 25. We've now officially messed up his boneyard. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels so good to be able to do that. We have now officially messed up his boneyard. That is good. Never mind, he has stopped me from messing up his boneyard. That's sad. Let me see, there's 21. Okay, so... Garden of Secrets, thank you. So anyway, I will go ahead and try to keep going for a bit. Yeah, I think what happened here is that he won 2 out of 3, I think, made 0 sense. Yeah, there is still some weirdness in there, but we'll keep on trying. Don't worry. At exactly 2 hours into the stream, I will go back to the actual New Vegas stuff. Don't worry about it. But this is, this is exciting. We've managed to get at least one going. Okay, so that is a... That's kind of annoying, because now I need to, like, redo this. Entirely randomly play the 8 of Hearts every time since you beat him the first time. That is actually interesting to know. And it's quite... You can probably... Yeah, you are probably easier... You have an easier time figuring that out. Because I'm focused on, like, trying to beat Ringo. Something I'm noticing as well is that he focuses on, like, one at a time. Multiple aces can't be played at the same time. Okay. Is this a card? I can still technically beat him. Because this card file, I believe, hasn't fully been played yet. Ooh. Oh, that is a dangerous play on his end. I'm going to try and bait a 4. Yes! He's on the hop. That is an interesting idea right there. Let me see if that works. It does. Thank you very much for that one, Klaus. That is a beautiful play you just now played right there. This is actually like really tense right now. You have no idea how tense this entire thing is. Removes cards plus attached face cards. Okay, there we go. This game is still not been decided. Which is rather terrifying. Let me see here. I can still mess. This is honestly really terrifying right now. Because I am not certain why the game isn't over yet. Or he has to take Boneyard, precisely. Right now, it's 26-26. I am trying to either bait an ace or a 4. I have 2 26s. I need to... Am I allowed? I am. That's 2. That's 2 wins. So let's go ahead to save once more. One more game of Caravan for the achievement.
What is it?
And we are playing for $75 caps. That was a very tense game of Caravan right there. I can't tell you why it was tense, but it definitely was tense. Put an ace in there. And a 2. Okay, so that's 14 on his end. That's rather pointless, as that would... I'm going to wait for the king to mess him up later on. I'm keeping those kings right there. Because kings are multiplicative, which means that it's basically if you have a king on a 2, then it's 4. If you add another king to that, it's 8. As 4 times 2 is 8, so it always looks at the newest number. Ooh, hang on, this is a joker. Okay, so a joker, if it's on an ace, it will remove all numbered... It will clear all the suits of that card from the table. If it's a number, it will only look at the number. Okay, that's good to know. And the check removes the card and attaches 3 cards. I'm going to discard this one. Interesting that he's doing that. Okay, so that left one has been decided in my favor. Jack removes card and attached cards. So I'm basically removing his 25, which sounds like a dumb idea. But remember that I still have a lot of plays that I can make. It's 19. Although, to be fair, my deck is kinda... yeah. It's not the greatest deck that I've ever played with. So, let me see here. It's all numbered cards. So 6, 8 would kick off all the 8s. Do I have a 6 of my own? I do have 1 6. I have no 7s though. Not certain what happened there, but something happened. And I'm not certain if it was in my favor or not. That might have been the play that decided the game. Not for the better. Let's not do that actually. Go to the discard card. I might have screwed myself over just now. This would be 32. I think I might have screwed myself over with my starting position. Let me see here. I can still throw in an ace. Wait, 27? No. I think I'm going to need to find a queen of some kind. Because I am stuck with the hub. No, I'm just... No! Can I use the 10 there? I can't. Okay. Damn it. I'm constantly pressing R for some reason. Let me see here. Don't worry, we will get back to the main game at some point. Okay, so I messed that one up, but that might have been a deliberate messing up. Just kind of get rid of a card that would otherwise be useless. Let's discard card. That's the queen, that's what I'm looking for. It's 25. Should also be 25. Hang on, I can make this 26. Okay, so it's now 1-1. So he has done that. I'm not certain if I want to play another Joker, because that looks dangerous. Playing another Joker. And we will be going for 4 hours today, I should mention that. Ooh. Interesting. There we go, I must come back up. There we go! I won! For the first time ever, I managed to know when to fold them! Which means that you're going to see my screen again for a bit, because I need to change some stuff around really fast. There we go! Well done! To me! You'll be seeing my screen real fast because I need to switch stuff around and I haven't quite figured out yet how to do that while the game still is on. So, 1 second. So we can know when to fold them can get removed. We are going to back up to the challenge, which is sort of like normal. And we are going to properties. This one goes 52. There we go. There we go indeed. That is 52. And we are moving back to up to the challenge, which is just a generic one that we're using for whenever we are not actively hunting an achievement that we can do right now. Do you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah, he doesn't look very tough though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once
I will make sure that the next time I stream New Vegas that all of the achievements gotten and stuff are all as they should be. But it's a game that's hard to get working on dual monitors for some reason. What are you going to do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Okay, well, you need a hired gun. I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps. But you get me out of this, and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
Alright, I'll have to do it. What now?
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around to see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Thank you. So, for those of you who have just joined us with New Vegas, we are quite literally in the starting town still. This is Good Springs, and we have been shot in the head by some suave-looking guy that sounds a lot like Matthew Perry. And, yeah, this is the tutorial town. And as a tutorial town, Good Springs, to me, is one of the best kinds of tutorial towns. Because it shows you everything that the game has to offer in a small, compact little thing. And what I mean with that is that Sunny Smiles gives you a lot of stuff. Sunny Smiles... Like, you get a little bit of tutorial with Sunny Smiles, you get some information, you can do some lockpicking, bit of science, you can do some shooting, and you get a quest that shows you how the reputation works. But for now, I am gonna need to find a bed to sleep in, because everyone is asleep. Hello, Good Spring Settler. Wait, you did not notice that? Oh, okay, sure. I have stolen a banana yucca. I don't know what else to do with this information, but I have stolen a banana yucca. Is there a bed that I can sleep in? There we go. We all know that... Ooh, hang on. Can I lockpick you? Can I, hang on. Okay. Note to self, that is a bad idea. Let's not do that. I don't have the sneak skill yet in order to sneakily grab stuff. Now, once we actually get to the strip, we will be moving to a new achievement called the courier who broke the bank. Which is an interesting little achievement in that I basically have to get removed from every single one of the casinos for winning too much. And if you are like, that sounds weird, it does. I need to find a bed to sleep in, or I can just... Oh no, wait, that's right, I can just wait. I had forgotten, this is not Fallout 4, I can just wait. And this isn't hardcore mode, so I can just... You know... Sunny! Sunny! Sunny, my dear! You here? You're not yet? Okay, and I'll just wait for a bit.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yep, I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us.
That's one way to put it.
Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs. That'd be great.
Any ideas on how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
And how can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Alright, then let's go out and round up the gang, shall we? Trudy! Hello!
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Well, you should help me take down the powder gangers. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Alright then. See?
Be careful out there.
And this is something that I like Fallout New Vegas more so than Fallout 4 over. Which is skill checks. They are actually useful.
What can Easy Pete do for you?
Hi, Easy Pete. I hear you've got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
But I'm familiar with gang handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Well, that was easy. Once more. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me? Now we're talking.
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Okay, what do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
Why are you called Easy Pete? Is it because you're easy on the things?
Until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Oh, you were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver? That's what I would think of.
Nah. Means I poked through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term.
That's one way to put it.
The way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Alright, what's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know.
It's kind of interesting how he talks about both sides.
On the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
It's actually really interesting how Easy Pete talks about both sides of the conflict, in that he just kind of doesn't care either way, and also acknowledges the fact that a town like Goodsprings with a few settlers just is not going to stay behind and be independent when two empires are fighting in your backyard. What's so important about Hoover Dam? We already know, but still.
Dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Alright, good to know. Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine?
That's a good question.
No matter what Trudy says, she thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Alright, well, good to know.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Thank you. So as I said before, this first run is going to be kind of like just a somewhat normal playthrough, where we get as much of the NCR achievements as we possibly can, including the 2 achievements I still need from the Divide. And the other 2 runs are going to be Caesar's Legion, where I just run through it, because I've tried Caesar's Legion runs before, I just never could get myself to finish them. And then a Yes Man run for any achievements we might still be missing.
You'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what
Also, we need to get a 9 iron from somewhere. I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment.
What do you need 1,000 caps for in regards to beating back the bad guys? Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand?
Yeah, no, I've heard the closet is a great way to make sure that your business is safe, from what I've heard. Anyway, show me what you have for sale. I need to get some stuff. Let me see here real fast. I am working with a Farman rifle, so I need 565. Oh, this is actually 565 ammo. That's actually really useful. I was taking hollow point as well, and the 9 of spades. Do you sell any other cards by any chance? Let me see here. Pox and Beans, Salesman Weekly, Super Stim Packs, which I'm not using for some reason that will become available later. Goodbye.
Take it easy now.
No, I believe there's a shovel right here. There is. I just need to wait for chat to close up shop. Now, there is here something called a Mojave Express Dropbox. These are really useful because there are, I believe, like 6 or 7 of them. And you can just drop something in there and it will magically show up in all the other places as well. So that is going to be really useful. Anyway, let's go to Doc Mitchell's house and let's deal with Ghost Town Gunfight, which is the second official quest of the game. Yes, we have been spending the past 2 hours doing 2 quests. Don't worry. Don't worry, not every quest is going to be this long. The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. and my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Let me see here. Let me see here. Medicine, they will be using explosives. Do you have something for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Thank you very much.
You take care now.
So we are going to need to get ourselves a 9 iron somewhere so that we can remind Mr. House of what exactly it is that we do to tyrants. Let's quick save once more, just to be on the safe side.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to...
Let's do this.
Alright, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Alright, how many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Agreed. Let's go ahead and save Good Springs. Now, something I always thought, but that apparently isn't true, is that you, in order to side with the powder gangers, you need to actually leave the tutorial area, which to me feels like a very nice way to kind of enforce the idea that oh, luckily for me, I have some steak. Let me go ahead and munch on some steak. I have some. Let's go ahead and get some. Hang on, where's my dynamite? Okay, very good. Nice! There we go. Reputation, thank you. I know. Good reputation is money. Troublemaker, some good, little bad, some good, definitely mostly good. Dark hero, more good than bad. Okay. Liked, shunned on the powder gangers. So, Ringo?
Huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan.
Will do. So, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and make sure that there's like no quests that I can, no challenges I can start doing here. No. Kill robots with a 5.65 pistol, so I can use the pistol that I'm using right now for that. Dying ain't much of a living. Kill, okay, that's hit squads. Overkill, kill animals. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can go ahead and try and find fat man and fat mines. Let me see, this same could be set of all releases weapons. Yeah, for that we need to go ahead and kill Benny, which we will be doing soon enough. Kill abominations with katanas, dynamites, machetes. Okay, good to know. So that is one way to do it. Next up is damage. Cripple right arms with shotguns. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see if I can get that done. This is the easiest one to get in that regard. So cripple right arms with shotguns. Do I have a shotgun on me? I do! Very good indeed! From now on, we are gonna go ahead and start crippling some stuff. But we're also going to, for now, be working on some new achievements. Going to follow the road down to Gene Skydiving. Favorite place of every single person ever. Also, we are going to be pickpocketing. Once we actually get to the strip, we're going to be doing a lot of pickpocketing. Like, I'm trying to get my sneak up to like 70, 75 for that. And then, you know, like, I mean, let me put it this way. The casinos are going to be fun. And so are all the residents of the casinos. Let me go ahead and take a look here real fast. Okay. I thought someone had said something to me on Discord. But that was just the message that some person was streaming. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to Gene skydiving. Yep, thank you. And once we go ahead and pick up our first bottle cap, our favorite friend is going to be entering here. Okay, there we go. That's empty. Take that as well. Single shotgun. Yes, please. And the knife. Long fuse dynamite. Thank you. I believe it was like right... from what I remember, it is right arms. Anyway, Malcolm has officially spawned. Which means he is now running towards us. I bet that we have started the legend of the 7th star. For which we are going to need. Are you... You are not actually... Oh, hang on. Wait, seriously? You're not trying to kill me right now? Okay. You sure about that? Note to self, don't get crippled.
You eyeballing me?
Let me see here. Salient green. Survival 90. Can I go back? Ooh, we can do some amazing stuff there. Okay, so that's stealing. Actually, now that I know that they are not going to be attacking me immediately,
Running low on smokes again.
I might actually wanna go somewhere. Okay, so that's Prim, but knowing that they are at the moment neutral to me makes me kind of want to go at some... Yeah, I'm going to take a small detour in that case. Because normally by this point I have the powder gangers against me. But... which means that the NCR prison is a place I can't actually go to. But now that the powder gangers aren't against me, I can just go ahead and go there immediately. I can go to the NCR facility, do my stuff right there, because I know there's at least one person there that I need to go there anyway for a quest that we're going to be doing in a bit. But if the powder gangers aren't against me, that will help a lot. Here we go, that's Gene skydiving. Yes, that is okay, that's the facility. Found it. Comes caravan card. Okay. Hello. Black Mountain radio signal found. Let me actually show you what one of the DLC quests sound like.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again.
Yeah.
To a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort. Make new friends, or rekindle old flames.
Just wanted to go ahead and show you that. I get the feeling I don't actually want to go to the Sierra Madre, but hey.
So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn?
As for the happy trails.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a pip boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair.
Ooh.
Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you.
There you go. Anyway.
Look at you. Walking in here like you're one of us. Don't you know this is Powder Ganger territory?
I do. What exactly is this place, though?
This is, or was, the Big House.
The Big House?
California Republic Correctional Facility. Not much correcting went on here, just slave labor. One day, us prisoners decided to liberate ourselves. Killed the warden, killed the guards, took over the whole damn territory.
See here, who's in charge of the prison now?
That'll be Eddie. You can usually find him sitting in the warden's old chair up in the main building.
And can I go in?
Well, I don't know. Depends on if you can make it worth my time. 100 caps sounds right to me.
Fine, here the caps.
Alright, you can go on in. Can't guarantee your safety, though. Just saying.
Oh, don't worry. Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever.
Because this is going to be needed for something else later on. Hello.
Run low on smokes again.
Hello, Mr. Myers.
Anyone would willingly walk into this place. Not unless they were looking for trouble. What's your story?
Well, good sir. What did you do before you ended up incarcerated?
I was a sheriff, believe it or not, for a small town far to the west of here. Short version is that sometimes justice is a little slow. I helped speed it up one too many times. I'm not sorry for anything I did, but I will do the time. Fair enough trade, if you ask me.
Fair enough. Tell me what happened tell me more about what happened in the prison.
I understand that Cook was behind it all. I kept my head down the whole time. Didn't want any part of it. I stuck around, figuring the NCR would show up and put things back the way they were. No sense in making myself look guilty, right?
Who's Cook?
Some kind of anti-NCR rebel. Some people just don't like being pushed around and told what to do.
Right, where can I find him?
He went north with some of the other guys. Didn't say where. Didn't say why. All I know is he's got some kind of score to settle with the NCR.
Okay, why are you still here though?
I'm not quite sure the kind of greeting NCR troopers will give an escaped con like myself. Figure it's better to stay put for now.
Fair enough. And we suggest the powder
Right
gangers.
now Eddie and his boys run the place. They've got the guns and the dynamite, so they call the shots.
Goodbye.
Watch yourself.
Let's go and talk to Eddie and see if he has something for us. Because I want to level up to at least level 20. For the simple reason that otherwise the Divide is going to eat me alive. And that's not what I want. Hello, Hannigan. You are not Eddie. I'm looking for someone. Hello! Someone named Eddie in this building. Looking for an Edie. Eddie. Someone? Hello? Anyone? You must be Eddie.
Dawes said he let somebody in. So you going to give me a reason not to kill you and throw your body back outside?
Well, what do you need done?
This is Powder Ganger territory, my territory. Most of the guys around here understand that. One, Chavez doesn't. Chavez formed his own crew and been hitting traitors on their own. Everybody I've sent after him either got killed or weren't able to catch him. That leaves you. What do you say?
You only want me to deal with Chavez?
Chavez is the ringleader. Without him, his crew will fall apart.
Alright, sure.
Good. Chavez and his boys were last seen south of here. If you're lucky, and he's careless, he might still be there.
Thank you.
Yeah, get out of here.
I fought the law. I believe I've done this quest like once before, but like normally by the time I get here, I've already made myself an enemy of the powder gangers. So... deal with Chavez. Where is Chavez? Chavez is right down there. That is not that good. Anyway, let me go ahead and get some actual repairing done. Oh, we need science for that. Yay. Okay, we need some science and some repair skill. Yeah, because... Ooh, that is a time bomb. Nice. So one of the other quests that I need is to go ahead and repair a bunch of stuff. Fortunately, in order to get through here, I need to go ahead and get through a bunch of loading screens. So... Hello, I'm just a visitor. Hello, don't mind me. Hang on, I am wondering if this is a safe... It looks like a safe route. But is it? If this is a safe route to here... That would help out a lot, because then I can like skip all of this for now. And just go to Benny first thing, I can do first thing in the morning. And that would help out a lot. Hello, you have a right arm. I am going to try and kill you with it. Or at the very least, cripple your right arm.
You just walked into the wrong camp, my friend. Hand over everything you've got and we might let you live. That's nothing new. Am I supposed to be impressed?
We're gonna let you live.
Get! Found you.
No, that is not left arm. I need the right arm. Hang on. That's the right leg. That's not quite what I wanted, but hey. You know, right arm, right leg. Okay, that didn't quite go as I expected it would go. So let's try that again. Let's try that again, shall we? It needs to be the right arm with the shotgun. That is going to be tough, actually, now that I think about it. There we go, that's the first right arm.
I've got one.
There we go, that is two right arms. That was surprisingly... Wait, hang on a second. Let me check. Cripple right arms with shotguns. It apparently does not count. Why does that not count? This is a shotgun, right? Does this not count as a shotgun? It says a sturdy caravan shotgun. Alright. Why does that not count? Or is it with like gunrunner's arsenal weapons? That is weird. Anyway. Think about the caravan. And the campfire. Which means I can go ahead and make some duck steak. That is weird that it apparently did not count. Read note. Some of the fellas farther north are trying to organize. We're starting to think it's a good idea. Got to pull resources if we're gonna survive out there. Surely you've noticed the decline in travelers. If getting wise, so should we. That is weird. I assumed that like it would accept it because it's a shotgun. It's like the right arm. Hang on, there's something here. Let's slide. Thank you. That is weird. Okay, hang on. So where am I? I am... What map? Let me go back to the correctional facility. That is the sound of the boomers hitting someone.
Evening.
Evening. So yeah, that is really weird. That I assume that it would have hit, but maybe it's because it needs to have like with like gunrunners arsenal weapons. In which case they could have, you know, just mentioned that. Myers. I have done something for you.
What?
Chavez has been dealt with. You won't see him around anymore.
I'm happy you cleared that up for me. But we've got another situation to worry about. There's a merchant hanging around near the prison. Something feels funny about him, and I want you to deal with him. Shake him down if he's legit, but if not, take him out.
What exactly is funny about the merchant you want me to check out?
Most people already know we run this territory and are usually in a hurry to get out. Not this guy. It's like he wants us to come get him.
Alright. Will do.
Yeah, get out of here.
Hey man, anything in order to... hello. I just love how it's like, I'm a powder ganger. Hello. It's like, hi.
Hello there.
Hello there, Malcolm Holmes.
Raider I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Why were you following me?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps.
I was in a closed-off building.
So I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
Malcolm, I was in a closed-off building. How the fuck did you see that I took a bottle cap?
Fine. Just do me a favor. If you find more of those things and plan on keeping them, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed more than a few people to collect as many of those caps as he can, and your ignorance as to what they are won't protect you. Come on.
Did that count? That counted. Okay, so probably because it wasn't a real shotgun. Oh, that would make sense actually. Okay, there we go. Just need to cripple 4 more arms. Where do we want me to go? All the way back down to Gene skydiving, eh?
Better be careful around these parts. I hear there's powder gangers around and dangerous for merchants like me.
Okay, traveling a little light for the merchants, are you? No pack, Brahma?
Well, you see, fuck. I'm really a bounty hunter trying to catch some powder gangers. But they probably saw through me just like you did. I've been hanging around hoping to ambush some of them, but haven't had any success.
Oh, you better leave while you can. The powder gangers won't fall for your trick.
Yeah, was a stupid idea anyway. See you around.
Not really.
Over here. You like that?
Come on, cripple. Cripple!
Had enough?
Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. Anyway. Okay, that is 2 arms crippled. And there are going to be a bunch more arms in once we hit Prim. Oh, that is 100 and... Oh, that is nice. And I'll take that as well. And a knife. That is really nice indeed. Okay, back to the correctional facility we go. That is... Oh, that's nice. Okay, so that's 3 more right arms we need to cripple, of which all of them are going to be in Novak. Or in Prim, I mean.
You eyeballing me?
No, really. So let me go ahead and go to Eddie, deal with him. And then the first of the 3 challenges is done. This being by far the easiest one to complete, because all you need is to cripple people with shotguns. I got rid of him.
Good. Had him figured for NCR. One of the Rangers, maybe. Anyway, speaking of the NCR, I need you to take a walk down to Prim. The NCR hasn't raised hell over our breakout, and I want to find out why. They're up to something, I can feel it.
What am I looking for in Prim?
I know the NCR has troops near Prim, so talk to the locals and find out if any of those troops are going to be coming our way.
Fine by me. I was actually going towards Prim anyway, so... Fine by me. Wait, hang on. Is the powder gang isn't like a Prim thing, right? Where you can beat this part of the questline with Prim. I'm trying to remember, but I don't think that you would do so. No, I don't think that you can actually... Hiya, buddy. Thank you very much for the hide. It's going to be useful. Just gonna casually, thank you. Casually past here, beyond Prim. And if you're like, wow, you are not working on the achievements, I am actually. It's just that Prim is going to have a bunch of people where we can, of whose arms we can cripple. Just letting those two fight each other. Don't worry about them. They're not dangerous. Just don't look at them and they won't look at you. So, Prim! Massive roller coaster. One of the best mods in the game, allows you to rebuild one of the hotels here. Does not count for the courier broke the bank though. That's kinda sad. That's Prospector. Hello, Prospector. Unfortunately, Prim is not part of the courier who broke the bank. So, yeah.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits.
Thanks for the warning.
Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes.
Will do.
He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Welcome to Prim. The second town that we have discovered. And the last town we will discover for a while that's actually inhabited. Assuming I don't take the shortcut through Scorpion Pass, but I'm probably not going to be honest. Because we are going to find Edie right here.
Hey.
Hello. You must be Lieutenant Hayes.
Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
Does the NCR have any plans to attack the prison north of here?
Military operations are classified information. The brass is familiar with the situation at the NCRCF.
What are you doing here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility. As you can probably tell, we aren't doing the kind of job we could be doing.
What's the problem with your mission?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. The convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested.
Yeah, they're having a courier helping them have food.
Maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Okay, do you have any information on the convicts?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers. Mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as weapons. They got organized faster than I would have thought. Most of them, at least. Thankfully, the small group in town here seem to have split off from the main force, so they aren't getting anything in the way of support.
Alright, thank you.
I have some...
Hello.
Hello. That is a gecko. That was. I should rephrase that. That was a gecko. And that is meat. Okay, seems like for some reason the mods aren't quite working the way it is intending to, but hey. Hello. Don't mind me. Just going to get some experience getting mines. Thank you. I mean, it's only 5, but hey, that's up. And I believe there is going to be a scripted event right here that is going to allow me to cripple some more. Sort of. No, that's your left arm. In the meantime, let me go ahead and munch on some lovely steak. Let's try that again, shall we? How kind of you to get close by. There we go, that is yet another cripple. That's one more cripple we need. Hello, goodbye. And there we go. So that is one more cripple, and then we have the first of 3 achievements done. Or at least the first of the up to the challenge ones.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Well, hello, Mr. Nash. Who are you, if I might ask?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Nice. 1 second. There we go. I'm a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
I lost a package I was supposed to deliver, though.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Right in.
Oh, you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
What was so strange about the package?
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have in the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
How nice. He cancelled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Do you know who he was? Where he went? That sounds like an interesting fellow right there.
Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too. Hope he didn't see any trouble in that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Enough for me to say.
Some man stole my package, though. Man in a checkered suit, some tux, pass by,
Well, now that
ring
you
a bell.
mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
Okay, one of those men shot me in the head. Somehow, I survived. Don't know. Long story. I need to know the best way to get to them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Okay, I'd like to ask about something else, though.
I guess
Do you know if the NCR is planning to attack the prison out of here? Just asking.
I might know something, but my memory ain't what it used to be. Sometimes it needs motivating.
Yes, you're under caps.
Well, I swore not to say a word, but an NCR deserter passed through some days ago and traded for supplies. According to him, the NCR has decided enough's enough and is going to send in a mess of troops to take back the prison any day now.
All right. Well, that is interesting information. Anyway, you've been very kind to me. Anything I can do to help Prim?
Right now, Beagle is the closest Prim's got to any organized law, but he's still stuck up in Bison Steve. First thing I'd say is get his sorry butt out of there.
Right, thank you very much. Need to get going.
Bye.
For now at least, because you can play caravan with me.
Hey, youngster.
Yes, but first, what kind of caravan?
You think you have what?
We are once again playing a beautiful game of. It is a beautiful day down here. Well, we are playing a round of caravan. And the audience is going absolutely wild. Ooh. Fancy. It's 26. Okay. So he's got the first one. Ooh, he's a funky little person, isn't he? Using a lot of tricks. It's 28. Ooh, I see what type of player he is. You are a tricksy one, aren't you? I mean, you've already destroyed that, so it's not like this anymore. I mean, I'm all going that way, right? That is a jack, which removes the cards attached, 3 cards. There we go, all of a sudden. Your little king is no longer working the way it was intended to. This is going to take a bit, my apologies for that. Seems the game is freaking out whenever a check is played. So we were just waiting for a bit. Let's see if the game hasn't crashed. The game has not crashed, it's just that apparently this is just being very freaky at the moment. Probably because like stuff is changing very fast. I'm just waiting here. I mean, I have all day. I think the game has crashed, but I'm not fully certain. Let me just reload this. It's ready by offering Lieutenant Hayes assistance in retaking the prison. Oh, we can do that? Oh, I am not doing anything with it yet. First, I need to cripple one more. And I need to save Deputy Beagle. While also getting my crab, while also getting Do I have my dog steaks? I have a doctor's bag apparently, and I have my steaks. I'm not certain, but I think they have found me. Okay, good boy. That is the very first one completed. Well done. Well done, me. So we now have some other challenges. Okay. Collect the zero amount of cards of the dead man's hand. Ace and 8 of clubs plus spade. 8 and 8 of clubs and spades plus queen of clubs. Okay. Kill changes, damage changes. There we go. Has not been completed. Race level base is going to be easy. Let me see here. What else do we have? We have benefit or a hazard. Kill robots with the 60. Okay, so that is going to be easy enough. We also have overkill. That's about it, really. Oh, we have also relationship weapons. Yeah, we have a bunch of options. Anyway, dynamite, explosives, boom. Let's go ahead and do some boom. I'm in the mood for a boom.
Over here! Come on!
Okay, you do not want to get boomed. Very well then. Maybe first actually going to get myself a stim pack before I die. And let's go back to the shotgun. Okay, so note to self, just use the stim pack. Just use the stim pack. That is easier. So we can also do a slave base, which is easy enough. Ooh, hang on. We can actually use the mercenaries. Rival. So slave base is going to be easy enough. So that basically just leaves. That works. There we go. I think that's all of them. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Okay, good. So, what have we learned today? We have learned that boom is good. And we also are going to need... we also need to go ahead and get a repair up. And let's also get a lady killer. Thank you for the dirty water and the honey mosquito. Was it, are we allowed to use a tire iron or are we needing to do something else? No, we need a 9 iron, not a tire. We are not allowed to use a tire iron, we need a 9 iron. And I know a place where I can get a 9 iron. So, now that the start of this run has gone well, let us go ahead. And start working on the rest. Anyway, Beagle! Hello! How nice to see you.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
You must be Deputy Beagle.
Why, yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I'd be most appreciative if you'd set me free.
I heard you may have information on some cons that came through with the guy in his jacket suit.
Indeed I do, good sir. And I would be thrilled to share that information with you as soon as I am released from captivity.
Sure.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
Fine by me. If you try to run away instead of fighting at my side, I will slowly kill you.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way.
Good boy! See? Bit of motivation. Although, obviously, you know, like we've already killed all of these people. Don't need to go out and deal with them. This is a casino that actually opens up 3 days after we have dealt with the Lucky Casino. Now, we are being a goody two-shoes, so I am gonna go and up the NCR at some point. Hello.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Hello. Goodbye.
Happy trails, partner.
I might actually go ahead and go through the Scorpion Passage. Prime resident. Deputy.
Move along, please.
Deputy Beagle. Oh, hang on. You might actually. Yep. You were saying? That's a bed. It's being slept in. Repair is 65. 3 pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, and some scrap electronics. Quests, my kind of town.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two.
You didn't do jack shit, Beagle.
Situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
You're the deputy. It is your job to do stuff. Okay, tell me about the man in Tekken suit who came through here.
Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage. I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you?
Yes.
They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Thank you.
Hello again.
You're the sheriff now.
Oh, no. I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command.
What are the qualifications of the poor show?
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down and watch over us. I heard the powder gangers talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. He may be a good choice.
Well, what luck that we've already been acquainted with him.
You may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
Oh. Note, deputy didn't shoot the deputy. Ooh. Fine, I'll bring law and order back to Prim. I mean, we are going for the NCR in this run, so.
That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at... You also may be able to...
Martial law doesn't sound so fun. I mean, my boy, you must be very lucky that I am even so much as... that is, I believe, Matt Mercer indeed. Also, hi, Cloris. Welcome back. We are right now in Prim, and Prim, we have just now liberated Prim from a bunch of powder gangers. For those of you who don't know who the NC... I mean, there are a lot of, like, famous celebrities in New Vegas. See if you can find them all. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, the NCR, or New California Republic, right here, this is the first time we actually deal with them, are a group of people coming from the west, from, well, California. That's where the New California comes from. We are close to Prim, and, talk about Matt Mercer. Exactly. For those of you who don't know about the Legion, well, technically, we know nothing about the Legion yet. Isn't that fun? Like, if you are like, I don't know what the Legion is, don't worry, the game also knows that you don't know what the Legion is. So they deliberately are not telling you anything. That's the NCR trooper. Oh, Lieutenant Hees! Hello! I've got a job offer for you. I know the NCR is planning to attack the prison.
Military operations are classified information.
My boy, classified or not, I want to help make the attack.
Some powder gangers did you wrong, is that it? Get in line. Still, you do look capable enough, and manpower hasn't been easy to come.
We are going to help the powder gangers during a Legion run, but this is not a Legion run.
I'll mark the staging area on your map. Talk to Sergeant Lee.
I will. Also, Lieutenant Hees! Don't go to bed yet! We still have stuff to do.
Yeah?
Prim is in dire need of some real law.
We know Prim is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the powder gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well.
What do you need to take over protecting the town?
What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Prim and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here.
Will do.
Tonight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help.
Alright. So first, let's go ahead and betray the powder gangers. Because why wouldn't we? And let's go ahead and kill some powder gangers, shall we? Now, I have some guns that would be very useful with helping out. Like a beautiful grenade. Courier, a nearby settlement needs our help. Oh no, what's this? There is no settlement building in New Vegas, but how else will I be annoyed? Oh no!
I'm Sergeant Lee. Lieutenant Hayes radioed ahead to say you were on the way. We've got supplies on our side, and that's about it. Once we blow a gap in the fence, we've got to pour on the fire and keep them disorganized. Our goal is to take out their leader, some ass bag named Eddie.
I am so honestly glad that the building isn't a...
That's all the briefing you're going to get. Let's go.
Wow! Okay, that was actually a nice explosion, considering... Those are some really nice explosions, considering the technology that was available to New Vegas at the time. There we go. You know the voice, but can't come right places. Yeah, I have the same problem. There we go. Yay, I'm crippled. 1 second. Hang on. I mean, no, I'm crippled. 1 second. Myers has died. Oh no! Myers... Not as good as Middle, but... Oh boy. Powder Ganger's infamy... Yeah, I feel like Powder Ganger's infamy is not going to be that important. Considering the fact that we're killing them all. Anyone else in here? Oh shit! Okay, note to self: don't throw grenades in this. It is a bad idea. That is, we accidentally almost killed Hey, come on. It's not that you can get it as a companion. Oh, I'm only now noticing that is over there. Okay, I actually made a good decision by putting it there. No, but he's part of the quest line. Oh, hang on. Before we do anything, I need to quickly do something real fast. I'm just now noticing. No. Oh, shit. Scheiße. Scheiße. I need to quickly move the chat to a place where you can actually read it. So, if you give me 1 second, hopefully... It unpaused because I was pressing Ctrl Z. Because I needed to put the... I needed to put chat in a place where it's not going to... Yeah, I hit tab. Okay. Now you guys can actually read it. That's kind of the problem, is that otherwise you can't read it, and that's a problem for many reasons. Let me see here. Myers is not technically part of the Powder Gangers, so don't kill him. Myers is good, people. Note to self, Myers is good, people. Let me see here. It's 10 pack. I'm safe. Point blank with the shotty. I should probably go ahead and get some actual good gear going. I am dying a lot right now, and that is not meant to happen. Yes. Although I will keep the baseball cap though. The baseball cap is exactly my jam. 8. Oh, never mind. You've already killed everyone. Okay, good. Hi, Myers. Hi, Lee. So yeah, we are basically going to kill off the powder gangers. Oh wow, oh hang on, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit back here. Like, you guys are doing all of the hard work for me. I'm okay with that. I'm doing nothing, I'm just sitting back here. I'm just enjoying the ride. There we go. Quest completed. I found a lot. Vilified. Yay! I am vilified! By the powder gangers! Which took a bit longer than usual. Let me steal the jet move first. That's mine. Yay! We beat the powder gangers by doing nothing! That is a line congressional style. Thank you. I believe lying is like an actual thing. Haha, drugs! There we go, speech increased by 3. Thank you. Jet is actually like really interesting in that there is a surprising amount of discussion in the Fallout community about if drugs is like made during the timeline of Fallout or before the bombs drop. Based on the fact that a known liar told them that he created Jet, which, you know, I'll leave to you if you to decide if that is a thing that you feel is a good thing or not. There we go. Let me go ahead and thank you. Don't mind me. I mean, you know, like, you're already dead. You don't need all of that. There we go. Go ahead and lockpick that. Thank you. We know how lockpicking works. This is the first Bethesda game I played. There we go. I slept and I'm magically healed again. Yay. So, anyway, there is apparently a powder ganger that has escaped my notice. Yeah, I know. There we go. So, I want to say to the powder gang... Ooh, you are really liking this shot, aren't you? Thank you. So, anyway, as I was saying, we have managed to kill off all the powder gangers, but I believe there is still a place that we can go. Yes, right here. Cell block A. There are powder gangers here that aren't dead yet. Let me go ahead and actually put on some jet. There we go. Hello? Anyone here? Just want to go ahead, make your acquaintance. Stretch. Oh, that is actually... Thank you very much for redeeming that, Claus. That is a great idea to stretch. It's been about 3 hours after all. There we go. Thank you very much for keeping my joints happy. I am going to actually be training later on today. Like, I am doing upper body training today. After a few days of not doing any training. So yeah. Now, I'm not certain if there is a bottle cap here, actually. Because we are also looking for snow globes. Which is also an achievement. Which I, for some reason, never got all 8 of them. Thank you very much for the chat. Oh no, I'm stealing from people who are dead. How horrid. People who already hate me either way. I am losing karma by stealing from people, by stealing from the dead. I don't know. I'm such a bad boy. And oh, there is another prison block right here. Well, why did you not say so? I'm just gonna go ahead and say hi. Hello. Your name is Carter. Hello, Carter. I am Tribe. I have shotgun. Apparently, I missed with shotgun.
You like that?
There we go. There is no real reason for me to use the shotgun anymore now that I have completed the challenge, but I just like using the shotgun. There we go. Thank you for the cell block B. And more rounds. Leaf blower. Schematics power. Ooh, that's the schematics for power charge. Yes. Not certain what the power charge is, but yes. It sounds cool. Something in the Coca-Cola bottle. I can sleep here. There we go. I have slept here. Now, to be fair, we're not going to be getting a home in this specific one, but on Monday we should be able to get a home. Also, we can from now on just walk outside. Because there's now a massive hole in here. And I believe Mr. New Vegas should also have something to say about this. But we're not going to do it. We are going to go ahead and go to my kind of town. And we need to go to the Mojave Outpost, which is where we will be getting a bunch of quests, actually. Like I said, one of the reasons I'm taking the long way around is because I want to get to level 20 so that the Divide isn't going to skin me alive. Because we need to detonate 30 nuclear warheads in the Divide, which is a place that is known for having many angry monsters like Death Claws. 2 of them on a highway that you need to get past. Which is the entire reason that I am waiting until level 20 before I get to that part of the DLC, which I should mention starts right here. I have actually seen people go into the Divide not understanding that they are entering the hardest DLC that the game has to offer. Which is, to be honest, quite fun when they realize that they are not meant to be there yet. And at the same time, I'm also sometimes like, oh. Although, to be fair, I made that mistake myself. Like, I once got there when I was level 10, and I have regretted that decision ever since I first made it. Weapons. Well, I mean, it is the open road. Kaboom! Yay! And we are gaining karma, because we are killing people that should be apparently be killed or something. And we have leveled up. Nice. Again. That makes a good speech to 30. There we go. There we go. We are already level 5. I believe. Level 4. Yeah, level 5. We are level 5 by just doing... You know, like, it's going great so far. We are level 5, which means that we are 1/6 of the way through the main game. We have discovered the Infopad Dry Lake, which is not officially on the... Which is, I believe, is like added with one of the... mods that I have. Now, all of the mods that I have are either to fix to either fix bugs or to help with the lightning. So the only two mods that really change stuff that I have are interior lightning and electricity. Which I will say this: I recommend electricity to every single person playing New Vegas, because it is a mod that basically does ambient that tries to get more appropriate ambient lightning at places where appropriate. So stuff like fixed poles and fire pits where deemed appropriate. Also, the road right behind here is technically where the game ends, but depending on choices that you make in one of the DLCs, you can actually blow the entire highway up. Isn't that nice? And I'm not talking about this highway, I'm talking about the highway, I'm talking about what's right. Actually, fun fact, for those of you who have played Fallout 2 before, if you go ahead, and if the game allowed you to go ahead and walk past the Mojave Outpost, you would actually end up in the map of Fallout 2. Like, everything that's going to be done over the next 30 to 40 hours in this game could be done in like 1 or 2 blocks in Fallout 2. Which, if you have played Fallout 2, you will know how small that area actually is. Hello, the Mojave Outpost. There we go. One of the most important places, because we can get a bunch of quests here. Which means a bunch of experience, and one of the first followers.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads.
Okay, any work around here?
Nothing I know of. But if you've come from the north, means you can travel freer than most around here. Might check the barracks. Someone might need you to hoof it somewhere. Just be careful when you go up on the roof. Got a sniper watching the road.
Alright.
If your gear's in need of repair, HQ's also worth checking out. Talk to Major Knight, he can help. Provided you got a pen and plenty of ink.
Fair enough. I'll be going now.
Watch yourself.
For those of you, hi, welcome to the Mojave Outpost. This is the furthest, not necessarily the furthest reach of the NCR, but the last place of civilization. According to the NCR. Which, depending on your point of view of the NCR, might be good or bad. This is fun. I like this. This is a really nice level of attention to detail. Hello.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim,
or... courier.
Just need something for the logbook. Keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him,
you know,
keep it short.
You're not the first NCR soldier that is telling me about the problems he's having.
Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the parts, of course.
Well, I mean, my boy, you did not tell me your name.
Oh, Knight. You must not be from around here. If so, doesn't do to get too friendly.
Something wrong with asking your name?
This isn't the Republic. Oddly enough, Legion's a little more forgiving about friendships. Out here, it's not as accepted. Not that I mind being friends, it's just being open about it in the outpost. Well, I have to work here.
Didn't realize the NCR was so spineless.
Now, wait a minute. Republic's a sight better than other alternatives. Women are serving here after all. The rest, well, might take some time. And they're more accepting back west, like I said. In the meantime, if you need something repaired, let me know. I can sign the work order. As long as caps change hands, I can put them back in yours.
Well, I mean, I could use some help with my gear.
Let me sign off on the work order.
Which, for those of you who weren't here before, means that, yes, you can roleplay as both a gay character or a bisexual character by picking the right perks. And I think that is absolutely amazing. Let me see here. Do I need anything at the moment? Not really, to be honest. I think that is absolutely amazing that New Vegas is just like, hey, you know, you want to roleplay as someone that's gay or someone that's bi? Go for it. We give you the option to do so.
Prim? Hayes units are stationed up there. We're having problems with some of the NCRCF convicts. What can I help you with?
Well, Hayes is undermanned and is requesting some additional support.
I'd like to help. We can't spare any more units. We have to maintain a minimum headcount at the outpost. Orders from the west.
Having Prim and the trade route under NCR control would help the West.
I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support.
Right, thank you. Anything I can do to help around here?
Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He might have something for you. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news.
Alright then. Yeah, sure.
Sir.
I did see I have a couple of knives. We can probably repair that ourselves, actually. Yes, repair. There we go. Anything else we can repair? Oh, yes. 9mm can be repaired. I do need to find somewhere a 9 iron somewhere, but I know where I can probably get one.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
There we go. She set the line. Everyone clap, please. Ranger Jackson, hello. I've heard you might be in need of some help.
Like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
You sure seem to have enough soldiers, though.
Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers, and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west.
Is NCR still going to send more troops?
Sending more troops, yes. To reinforce the outpost, no. Troops head through here on their way to McCarran, or to the front lines at Forlorn Hope. Or they're on leave, on their way to New Vegas to piss away their pay. All of them passing through.
You sound frustrated, to be honest.
Frustrated? No, I have my orders. Signed and approved all the way up the chain from Kimball. And I understand the reasons. The outpost isn't a Legion target, yet. Not like Vegas or the Dam. But if the caravans get choked here, that's gonna bite NCR hard. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. Some days, just feel like more requisition forms and daily reports come across my desk than results.
I really like the fact that that they've actually thought about the fact that, yeah, there's going to be a lot of bureaucracy involved in this. Anyway, I can help, though?
Help? Now, look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. You look like you can handle yourself.
Well, I mean, I don't like to brag, but...
It's moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
Sounds like a deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
There we go, that is the first quest. Can you find it in your heart? Also, here's another one. If you are a music lover, try and find all the music references in the quest names. Of which there are many. Norbert actually did like a completing New Vegas as Elvis run lately, and there are a surprising amount of like references to Elvis. Meanwhile, hello Cass. Well, that depends. Just looking around, miss.
Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set them spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling.
She is going to be one of the people we can recruit, which we need to basically recruit everyone. How about a drink instead?
How about a drink? How about a couple is what you mean. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
What are you trying to forget?
Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash.
Ooh.
And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too.
That does not sound like raiders.
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
I've met him. Nice impersonation.
Yeah, he's been with NCR so long, all he can see is the worst outcome of everything. So he doesn't do anything. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch.
I mean, the voice acting in New Vegas is really good. I know that a lot of people like to shit on Matthew Perry, but I think he still manages to do a good job in a cast that is already really well suited. Let me ask you about something else, though.
What's on your mind?
Any work around here?
If you're looking to sign on with the caravan, no. Traders are bottled up tight here. Caravan works up north. Check with the Crimson Caravan, maybe. Gunrunners might have work. Wouldn't know for sure, though.
Still,
if you got a gun, guts, and feeling like going on patrol, might be some of the soldiers around here have work for you.
Running and gunning sounds interesting.
Jackson might have something for you if you haven't already spoken to.
Yeah, like what I really like about.
To clear the north road. You can find him over in the other building, the one without a bar.
Ah, so the boring part. Okay.
You take care now.
What I really like about a lot of characters that you meet is that they have like their own personalities, and you can, you know, like you can figure out their personality simply by talking to them. Let's see.
New face in the outpost.
You might have some work for little old me.
So, what do you have?
Any work around here?
Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building, or Ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch. Don't tell her I said that, though. Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine.
Note to self: don't piss off the. Let me go to point of order: don't piss off the sniper on the roof that can kill you from a mile away. Point taken. Hello.
Didn't even hear you come up the ramp. You don't broadcast your movements. I like that. You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit, and your eyes are good.
Depends on what the work is.
I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton town hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
Will do.
All right. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this.
I will say though, look at the glasses right now.
I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. All right?
I feel some of the glasses are glitching through the bottle.
Mind yourself on the plank going down.
But that might just be me. Anyway, let's go ahead and be lazy and fast travel, which is something I can do still right now. But not once I actually enter hardcore mode. Because hardcore mode also takes into account traveling time to and from places. Which for obvious reasons isn't always great. Anyway, what were we doing again? Oh yeah, we were listening to some of the radio broadcasts that allow us to enter the different side quest areas. Anyway, this is the mysterious broadcast. Enjoy some license-free soul, or jazz, or something, if it is even going to run. Might not. Okay, it's not going to. Okay. Great. Let me go. Nah, let's not. We've already listened to the Sierra Madre broadcast. Once I'm done with all the achievements, I just might load up this save again and just show off the different DLC areas that we haven't shown off at that point. Evening. 10 days. The attack on the prison was a success.
I'm not surprised. Criminals like to act tough, but they're no match for military discipline.
And I got some extra troop support for Prim.
Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory. This means that aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes.
Yes, let troops come to protect
Roger.
Prim.
I'll radio them over now.
We have just now encouraged the NCR to overextend even further. Whether or not that's a good thing, I'll leave to your imagination. Anyway, we have keep your let's first do can you find it in your heart, which is easy enough because that is just killing a bunch of ants, and then we are going into Nipton. Where? Wait, where did it dump us? Okay. It dumped us. Okay, I see where we are. It dumped us in the middle of the dry lake. Okay! Wasn't quite expecting that, to be honest. I know that a lot of people like to play a bit of music radio on. I won't do that for a couple of reasons. One of them is I don't want to get flagged, because these VODs still need to go up on YouTube. And the last thing I want is to have a bunch of have YouTube screaming in my ears about how copyright infringement and all that stuff. Anyway, we've got a bunch of ants here that need to be killed. Easy enough caps, but I will do that at the same time as I do Nipton. So we will basically move towards Nipton just about immediately. Hi. The worker ant is frenzied. What does it mean? It means that he is now going to try and kill his own friends. Here we go. Hi, buddy. Oh, I accidentally crippled my own arm. Oh well. Boom. There we go. That is... Oh, no. Oh. There's actually... No, there was one more angry boy. That angry boy was hiding. We gotta grab out my 10mm. There we go. So, one of the quests that we're going to be doing for up to the challenge is to kill Mr. New... It's Mr. House with a 9-iron. For those of you who don't know what that references, there is a game called BioShock that has the very famous line, "Are you a man or a slave?" And you kill the main character that is inspired. Of which both Andrew Ryan and and the character we're going to be killing are inspired by killing him with a golf iron. Which is why that is the... Oh, we pissed off the ants. Okay. Bye, ants. Have fun. Now there is going to be an ambush right here. So I am just gonna go ahead and sit here. And you might be wondering, well, does Stripe know what every single achievement is a reference to? No, he does not. But, you know, he likes to watch YouTube videos. Come on. There you go, that works. Let me see here, super sit back. Okay, that's the gang leader. Come on. Get hit. How many of them are you? Aha! I killed you first, before you killed me. Yep, I'll take the beer. And the squirrel on the stick. Let me see, is there anything else? Yes. Thank you. Oh, that's a beautiful little 9-iron. I'm also gonna go at... What the hell's happening right there? Who are you? Didn't I kill you? I only have one explanation. Doppelgangers. Hello, Jacqueline.
Did you see that? That guy was gonna kill me.
What was it that you took from his corpse?
What? This? He stole this from me at gunpoint. Lucky for me, he got distracted and I got a chance to draw on him.
Since actually are in Fallout 3, so...
necklace that I made out of these special caps. You ever see any caps with a blue star on them like these?
Well, I mean, nothing like those 6 you've got there.
They are nice, aren't they? I'm very proud of them.
Actually, that necklace is made of 7 caps. It's not really yours, is it?
Well, I guess you're just too smart for me. Unfortunately, I can't leave any witnesses behind.
There we go. You're right, I'm just too smart for you. But I am taking those bottle caps. I need 50 of them. So, Thomas' journal. Thank you. Let me take a look at his journal real fast. Maybe he has more information on... Notes. I've made a nice bundle of caps. No companion. Her name is Jacqueline. You poor soul. I need 50 of those blue bottle caps. And I'm going to take them one way or the other. What? Oh!
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air!
Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
You are insane. Are you feeling alright?
Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah.
So, what? Are you a powder ganger?
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner. I won the motherfucking lottery!
What sort of lottery and why are you so excited?
What lottery? The lottery. That's what lottery. Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my god, smell that air!
Yeah, you know what? I need to get going. Good luck.
Bye.
I'm not certain what was up with him, but I think, I mean, he's running into the desert. Oh lord, he's not going to survive that. I am not certain what lottery he won, but it must have been, whatever it was, he must have been like high or drunk or a combination of both. Also, aren't those crucifixes I'm seeing? They are. Oh boy. I have a gun. I am willing to use it. You have not shot me yet.
By Caesar, you're walking a fine line. Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here. Especially any NCR troops you run across.
What lessons did you teach here?
Where to begin? That they are weak, and we are strong? This much was known already.
You're a freak.
But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson.
What exactly happened here?
Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too.
You captured every single person here?
Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed.
You slaughtered innocent civilians?
Innocent? Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us. Yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one, they stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself.
I'll do for now, Joss, because you outnumber me.
Until we meet again.
Okay, note to self, do not piss these people off. Yes, do not piss these people off. At all. That's a bad idea. Let's go to the general store. Let's hope someone here is still alive.
Are you fucking kidding
Someone's
me?
alive!
First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the powder ganger's grim fucking reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man?
You shot first, though. Your group at least.
If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
Why are you still here?
I don't know. I just love it here.
Aren't you supposed to be like on a cross or something?
Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I don't have any medics for you.
Bullshit. You're holding. You just want it all for yourself.
Anyway, what happened to this town?
The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like?
I don't know. I don't know what the Legion is. Less than 4 hours ago, I walked out of a grave, having been shot in the head by some dude who looks like he came from the 1950s. I know nothing, dude.
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place, so him they let walk.
Tell me about the lottery, please.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score.
How did your plan go wrong, though? Because quite clearly, everyone is dead.
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
What happened after everyone got lottery tickets?
What do you think?
I don't know!
Tickets, and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs, and the winner, they let go free.
What happened to the mayor?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
The fuck? Anyway, you said some of the people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll do what I can to save them.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
They have made that pretty clear by this point. Anyway, see ya.
Bye.
So, okay, Sitrap, Nipton, gone. Pretty much gone. Like, nothing remains of Nipton from the looks of it. Also, Caesar's Legion, don't mess with them. I very much like to not be on a cross.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter.
Yeah, so the Legion turned that sinkhole into a graveyard.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me.
Like, I mean, the people in
the border, they're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most.
I mean, Nipton sounds like a bad town, but still, no one deserves that fate.
Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Did you have friends there?
In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
Okay, there we go. Got some NCR fame, which we are going to be using later on. Anyway, hey, Jackson.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
You mentioned the reward before?
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still,
I do like the heart-shaped glasses, though, Rachel Jackson.
Just between us.
Thank you. That's a service rival. I can appreciate that. And some armor-piercing rounds. Oh, that's nice. And a caravan lunch as well. It is my lucky day today. Now, I could technically go to the Mojave Drive-In, but A, that is a level 15 DLC, and B, boy howdy, I cannot return to the Mojave until I have finished that, and I have no achievements there. At least, not as far as the game is concerned. Anyway, I know where I'm going to be ending it. That is to say, we're not done yet, because I am going to be ending it at the Dinky Dino, which is a good 15-minute walk from here, so I hope everyone enjoys walking. Also, we are technically in California right now. And only now are we entering Nevada, the Silver State. Ding dong, watch out for the trains. And actually, watch out for this canyon. Every single first-time New Vegas player gets hit by what is in this canyon. Go at an 8. Let me go to get some squirrel on the stick. And some fruit. And some duck steak. The reason I'm being very careful is because there are mines all hidden all over this canyon. Also, don't mind how I'm walking. I don't know what to tell you. There is one right here, I know that much. I know that there must be one right here close by. I am staying close to the sides. There we go. Okay. I'm in danger. But I'm not seeing anyone. Okay, I believe we're outside of the area. Now, we're not going to be doing booted quite yet, because we are going to need to do booted for a different quest. Hello? I'm right here, buddy. I'm not sure what happened there, but I appreciate the free kill you're giving me. For those of you who are wondering, why are we going south and New Vegas is north? Because we are following the trail of someone named Benny, who shot us in the head. And we survived somehow. I actually, like, back in the days that game theory was still good, they actually did, like, a theory about if you could survive a shot in the head, and apparently 10% of people actually survive getting shot in the head. So, it's apparently a precedence for it. Which is weird and also kind of cool. Let me see here. Let's go down here because I know where I need to go. There's a caravan right here. I'm going to try and get it fixed before Monday, so that when I'm streaming Monday, at the very least, I don't have to do these weird right-wing spins to make sure that, you know, it doesn't... Oh, have fun, guys! Leave some of the killing for me. We are just gonna go ahead and have a walk to the Dinky Dino. No, I might actually go... there is at least one quest that I want to do with the Dinky Dino, because there is a companion there that I desperately want. There is a lot of fighting happening here. I'm not certain why there is a lot of fighting happening here, but, like, there normally isn't this much fighting on this route. Like, this is actually a surprisingly relaxing part of the game. Like, between Nipton and Novak, there is normally next to nothing happening. Apart from, like, I believe, like, the section in the canyon that we just walked past, and there should be some Viper gunslingers right here. Which, I have to say, I like the fact that they are called, like, Vipers. And that they aren't just generic random raider or bad guy. There's like, there is an actual name attached to it, which helps with Ranger Station Charlie. Well, let's have a look, shall we? First up, let's go to make sure the copyright isn't going to hit us. Hello? Anyone? Well, might as well go ahead and wait until it's like morning. Also, are those flies that I'm hearing? Oh, brother. Hello? Come officers.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians
Stepanek?
wander into military outposts. So if you're here on business, better make it quick.
Yeah, so anything unusual happening around here?
All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol.
Okay, what is this place?
Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible for keeping the highway up through Novak civilized.
What was that about McCarran as well?
Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back.
But if I take some of those additional medical supplies?
I shouldn't have said anything in the first place. And I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR.
I just love that it's like, you know, we didn't ask for them, but we're also not going to say no. I'm just like, thanks for telling me, I guess. Would be a shame if you're What the hell is happening there? Someone is getting killed right there, and it is, you know what? It is literally none of my business. You know what? It's none of my business. Don't talk, just keep walking. Keep walking, keep walking. We should be at around where we were before, actually, today. Yeah, so as you can see, we basically made a massive loop-de-loop. That is a button I'm not supposed to press. And there we go, Novak, that's where we need to be. Something to keep in mind about the map is that further away from the center you are, with the exception of New Vegas, the less content there actually is, as a result of the tight deadlines that New Vegas was developed under. The story at this point has been told many times, even though it has been kind of moved into a Bethesda bad circle jerk. But I think everyone in gaming knows the story of how Obsidian was basically lost their bonus by 1 Metacritic point. Something that is not being told enough is the fact that Obsidian themselves added the 85 Metacritic clause. So even if indeed it is shitty of Bethesda to cheat them out of their bonus, it wasn't Bethesda that actually added the bonus to New Vegas. It was an idea of Obsidian themselves. Anyway, who are you? And can I order a room here? Mrs. Jeannie Mae Crawford.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
Well, I'll be taking you up on that offer, Miss Jeannie Mae Crawford. Please, let me tell you, I don't believe we have met yet.
Oh, what am I doing?
I know your name is Jeannie because it says so in the top right corner.
And plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie Mae. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
Well, boy, howdy. If you don't mind, I would very much like to rent a room in this fine establishment of yours.
Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. At least until the busy season comes. Sound good?
Sounds like an absolutely fine idea.
I'm glad you can stay with us.
Same here, my pleasure.
Be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you.
Will do, miss. If I don't mind though, I'm looking for a man in a very fancy checkered suit. Seen anyone like that around?
Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got.
Oh, fine, indeed. Us rubber folks should stick together, missus.
For some reason, he's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth.
If you don't mind, though, I am very curious about the place that I've just now rented a room in.
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novak. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
Well, I am just, can I say that I'm absolutely delighted to hear that. I'm just kind of wondering if there's something interesting going on around here.
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in.
It is absolutely unmistakable, miss.
Too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company.
Mrs. Mae Crawford, I believe I'm already in some good company. Also, Clarence, that sucks to hear. But at the very least, think of it this way, it is luckily only 2 hours. But it sucks that you have to work while being sick.
Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
Well, Mrs. That's so amazing to hear. Anyway, could you tell me a bit more about REPCON? Something about rocket test site, I believe you told me?
I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction, explosions and such. Watch out for strangers.
That is a very weird way to end the conversation. Watch out for strangers, I guess. Is that a local greeting, Miss Crawford? Also, there we go. That is the Mojave Express drop post. But much more importantly, we have our very first house. We have a safe place where if we store stuff, it isn't going to be taken away from us. Which is absolutely amazing. That's a bit less amazing. Yeah, thank you. And the empty syringe as well. Time for me to store some goods. And we are going to continue for... You're gonna leave a look while getting ready. Well, we are almost done here, so don't worry too much about it. I am going to just... Yeah, no, this is actually, as far as, like, places to stop, let me first go ahead and fix the leather armor. I mean, we are about 4 hours in, and while I'm definitely enjoying myself, I also need to start learning. Let me first go ahead and make sure that everything is maintained. Ooh, hang on. Thank you. Anything else that needs to be maintained? Wish me luck that I don't end up dying or killing someone in delirious race. Claubos, if you are done with work tonight, you can just call me. You know, just call me on Discord and we can just have a chat. And we, you know, you can just kind of relax. If you give me less than 3 minutes, because the stream is about to end. Let me get rid of that, and that. Because I'm just going back to sleep when you get home. Ah, and I was hoping that I could talk to you. Just because we haven't talked to each other in over a week. At least not like voice to voice. So anyway. Oh, hang on. Almost done. There we go. Anyway, so let me go to put an actual saver. That is the first 4 hours of fall. Even a minor bit of moving around since I got up, and I can fully understand it. Hang on. Let me go ahead and put on the outro. I have to go in. I fully understand the clause. That must absolutely suck. If you give me 1 second, because we are ending the stream right now. There we go. That is the very first 4 hours of Fallout New Vegas. We have finished up 1 achievement with Caravan. We are moving through a couple of them as well. I'm gonna go ahead and look up some more information in the Fallout Wikia regarding some of the harder quests that I need to finish. We will continue with Sunday sessions tomorrow. Then Monday, more Fallout New Vegas. Howdy, partner. Have a grand all day. And I'll see you tomorrow for Sunday sessions. The last one for the next 2 months. Exciting.